Watching over there what Bryan Smith was talking to the official about. I was trying to gather that in if I could. I couldn't quite figure out what it was. That's where we need to know what's going on. We have our headsets on so we can't hear what's happening.
Your time.
Well, maybe our PA announcer, Mike Barron, can explain it to you afterwards when you guys have coffee.
Yeah, we get on the street, Tim Hortons, have a cup of coffee.
So here we are at 133.
Well, I tell you, that fast start really helps out. That 125-pounder win really helps. That could help UB because UB just lost a very, very close match to a nationally ranked young man, and therefore your team is pumped a little bit for that. So maybe that might have helped Buffalo out to keep that momentum going a little bit here at home.
Lantry from UB has already beat a couple of nationally ranked wrestlers so far this year.
And there's a case where you beat a couple of nationally ranked guys, but you don't, you lose to somebody else that's not, you don't quite make it yourself. So he's very capable of being there.
Right. He's a redshirt sophomore.
A Russian 2-on-1 on the wrist.
Erneste, also a redshirt sophomore from Kansas City, Missouri.
Jockeying for position again.
Hard with your hand. Hard with your hand. Get your left quick bang. Quick down on the head. You can't hang it there. There you go. Hard you go. Use it hard. Put that head in there. Head inside. Play your head. Play your head. Hard.
Well, this is our third match, Bob, and it's the first TV review we had this year.
Yes, you're right. Well, the first two were lopsided victories for UB. Certainly nothing as close as a would-be takedown at the end of a match to decide it.
Coming up on 45 seconds this period. A lot of hand fighting, not too much shooting.
Very similar to our very first match.
You know, the first match they had some great activity there that couple times. And this one here is grab your arm, you grab my arm.
Now time, 22. 20. Where at? Coming at the end. Coming at the end. Got 15 right foot.
Oh, a little shuck by Erneste. That was a good job. Shucked him by right on the feet. Almost got back points too.
Yeah, just when it looked like we were going to end the first period scoreless, Erneste comes across and picks up the two, and he said, let's take another look at that.
Little head shuck right there. See that? They slide that forearm across. They almost got back points. That was real close. That could have been a 4-0 match.
And they're starting back on their feet, and right away Lantry jumps in on a leg. He doesn't want to wait. He picks up the two. Lets him go, and he's going to
back on the
see if
feet
he can pick up a couple takedowns here to get ahead.
Sometimes they score those first points and they open things up. Erneste likes that 2-on-1 in that arm. That's why it's tough. You can't make a shot when your arm's tied up. As soon as he got his arm down, he made a shot. That was a good job there by Lantry. Got his arm free and made the shot. Let the referee know he's the one that's locking me up. As soon as he got free, I made the shot. Erneste loves that 2-on-1.
He loves that.
And he shucked him by that time. A little inside trip that time, and Lantry countered with his own.
Clear to where you want to be. Clear, pull the head. Right hand work. Right hand work.
Trying other stuff just to trying to get out that 2-on-1.
Yeah. 30 seconds left in the period.
A little shuck by again. Hey, that was nice by Lantry because he was in trouble there.
Our score 3-2 with John Erneste, Missouri, with a 1-point advantage in the final seconds here of the second period. This is where Erneste scored his points at the end of the first period.
Right at the end, too.
And that's going to be the end of the second period. Erneste clinging to that 1-point advantage. And he's going to take the bottom position. Let's take a look at that takedown by Lantry.
Right on the whistle, right in there deep. That was smart of him because of the 2-on-1. As soon as he gets both ankles tied up, it's 2 takedowns. Wish high school would go to that. It'd make things a lot clearer for the officials. It's tough making a call sometimes.
And Erneste gets the 1-point escape. He's now up by 2 by 4-2 count.
Well, you kind of figured that was going to happen because Landry took neutral. Erneste went down, so I get my escape and get another point.
You're right. Back out. Right out the head. Come on, Bryan.
It is hard on Landry to set up a shot.
Good.
It's tough to get enough separation to get a shot in on the legs.
Yeah, keep the heavy hands. Keep those heavy hands.
He's going to have to make a longer shot to get in there. As soon as he gets in there tight enough, it was the second time he got on the legs, but he didn't have his arms tied up this time.
Well, he's in there on the single leg right now.
See, on Sunday he picked that leg up just like that, real easy. Oh, he went to a cradle. Oh, big time move. Is he going to get back points off it? No, he's not. That was close. Because now the score is 2. He's got to cut him now. Oh, he's going to get back points too. Yep, he should have cut him. Stutzman was yelling over there, cut him.
Lantry in trouble right now. He's given up.
So
Looks like he's given up a 6-point move here.
No, he's
only getting 2. He's only at 2 continuous count. So it's now 8-4, and Lantry trying to come out with a reversal. Just 25 seconds to go here in the match.
I looked over and Coach Stutzman was yelling, let him go. Because he wanted to get more time on the feet. Now he has no time on the feet.
And they're giving Lantry 1. The score should be 8-5 right now.
Right, there we go. We got it adjusted correct on our scoreboard.
There we go. And just 14 seconds to go. Lantry's going to have to empty his tank right here, Eric.
Yep, real quick too. It's
Well, that's going to do it. And John Erneste of Missouri comes away with the 8-5 victory. Missouri now up by a 6-0 team score. So 2 competitive matches there to start out the duel, but both going Missouri's way.
I guess you can say that's the difference between the nationally ranked kid and the one that's not. It just comes out that little bit on top.
Well, here's another ranked wrestler. There's number 9, Jaydin Eierman. He's taking on Jason Estevez of UB.
Estevez hasn't wrestled too much. He had 2 quick pins
Over the weekend. Estevez is very explosive, but he's got his work cut out for him against the number 9 ranked wrestler in the country.
And it doesn't sound like very much difference between 9 and 12, but the top 10 makes a big difference.
Eierman is a red-shirted freshman, so he's got a lot of wrestling ahead of him. And Estevez is a junior, redshirt junior.
I like what Missouri's doing. Missouri's constantly putting Buffalo on the defensive on the feet. It's hard for Buffalo to generate any type of movement unless it's a long shot. The duck hunter's coming. Yep, it was. Yeah.
quiet right now. We had two exciting matches at 125 and 133.
Very entertaining. There's that little head chuck. The same thing that happened at the last one. We get Estevez is going to get out. Maybe 2 takedowns as soon as he falls down.
So Eierman takes the 2-0 advantage. 1:20 to go here in the first period.
Those two guys must work out together. Little head chucks all day long.
We mentioned earlier that Missouri was ranked 7th this past weekend, but they lost a tough match to Oklahoma, who was ranked 15th. And that dropped Missouri back to number 9 in the national rankings. They lost 24 to 18 Oklahoma. Got to break that.
And the referee said, don't let him stand up with the leg in again. Next time it's going to cost you a warning.
Nice crowd behind us. Good turnout. I see a lot of high school coaches, a lot of high school wrestlers. Of course, the draw tonight was Jaydin Cox, 2-time NCAA champion, bronze medalist this past summer in the Summer Olympics. Estevez comes out the back, and he's going to pick up a reversal to tie this one up. And now Eierman gets one to take advantage with 20 seconds to go here in the first period.
That's that new rule. He had was in there deep. He's going to get it again. Oh, that was close. If he just would have turned the corner a little bit, he would have had that takedown. That was close. Oh, the cradle. The cradle. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he picks up a 6-point move just before the buzzer.
It's actually an 8-pointer because there's a takedown, and then he has the choice. He has to move up or let him go because if you're on the ankle, it's going to be a 5 count. You're going to call for stalling anyway.
So Jaydin Eierman is now up 7-2. It was I don't know if that score is right. No, it's 9-2. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, he just picked up 6 points, so it's now 9-2, just like that. Estevez had tied it up.
Yeah, like I said, it was like an 8-point move because Estevez almost had the takedown. Almost had it, and very easily could have had it. Then he got taken down, then gave up the 4 back. So it's the 2 he didn't get and the 6 he gave up.
Well, we've seen the cradle twice now by Missouri wrestlers, the last 2 weights. He's trying to get the clock fixed.
Yeah. What happened there was they didn't start it. And so they adjusted it down 3 seconds, but they didn't take the right time.
Is Mike Barron running the clock over there too, Eric?
No, he's over there
okay.
staring what's going on.
So we're back underway. Second period. It was a close match, but number 9 ranked Jaydin Eierman out to a 9-2, and now Estevez gets the 1-point escape. It's 9-3. Estevez is going to have to do some fancy footwork on his feet to get back to this one.
You know, this period here, the second period, is a big takedown for Estevez because if he doesn't get it, he's not going to make the match close enough for the third period for things to happen. And don't back straight out because there's warning for stalling if you do. That is nice. I don't know if you watched the Missouri kid. Right back in. Drive, too.
Yeah, there's another takedown.
Yep. That's where that out of bounds rule, I think that Estevez stopped wrestling because he was out and then just reached over and grabbed his legs and took him down. Made it look easy.
Well, Well, you had to know Eierman's got to be an awful tough wrestler. When you start getting ranked under number 10, under number 10, you start to get into that top 8.
And that elite category, that All-American potential.
That's on you, Estevez. You gotta move. Roll your wrist.
He's right and tough.
Hey, come on, drive off your toes.
I think the goal of Estevez right now is to try to stop the bleeding and stop the scoring right here, not give up the major. Yeah. So they're going to start them all over.
I like that call he made. He could have warned the bottom guy for stalling, but the bottom guy can't move. He has the leg in, it locked. He can't get his hips up. He can't move. I think that's the right call.
Down to the final 25 seconds of the second period. You just joined us. Missouri won the first 2 matches. They're up by 6-0 team score. As Eierman almost got a tilt there for some back points.
See the kids out here with the towels, the tappers?
Yes.
Charlie Voorhees, the coach of Newfane. That's his Newfane wrestlers. They all got towels out for tappers. So he brought his high school kids with him. He come up and told me, let's give him a plug, he said.
And you did.
I did, yeah. So now Charlie get off my back.
So third period, Estevez on top, Eierman on the bottom.
Step back to the side. One big one. Again.
And Estevez has to let him go. So it's now 12-3.
Now you got to stay away from that technical fall rule. Never mind the 4-point major, because he's guaranteed his riding time almost. So that'll make it 15.
Yeah, his coach is yelling over to cut him and get a couple more takedowns.
That's the third match of the night. You don't know what's going to happen the rest of the night. You might need this extra team point.
Exactly.
That was a nice little inside trip there up high.
And it's now 16-5.
Oh, that match might be over in a fall.
And there's the fall. With 48 seconds remaining in the match, it's Jaydin Eierman with the fall over Jason Estevez.
Watch him travel from the center circle. Look at that. All the way travel, boom. Right on his back. And you kind of land out of bounds. Yeah, I'm out of bounds. But they get used to it as they're going along. Out of bounds is inbound.
So Missouri jumped out now to a 12-0 count, and it's going to be up to Colt Cotten, senior year here at UB, who's having a fine season. He's 12-4. He'll be taking on Lavion Mays with a 9-1 record for Missouri, both seniors.
He's ranked number 4 in the country.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah. We're talking about number 9. Now we're talking about number 4.
So big challenge here for Colt Cotten.
I just happen to notice that 25-pounders 14, 33-pounders 12, 41-pounders 9, 49-pounders 4. It's not getting any better.
Yeah. They get better the higher they go up. Action right by the mat, but no takedown.
That was close because Cotton's hand was almost in.
Head up. Pressure forward. Get it harder now. You get it harder. Make contact right. Full circle. Control the wrist. Left.
We had the matches with Colt Cotten. We've been talking about how Cotten, his relationship with John Stutzman. He followed him here from Bloomberg University, Pennsylvania lad, and John has been a father figure of sorts for Colt.
Colt's worked out well for him too. So, mentioned it last time. New York State intercollegiate champion. That's all the colleges in New York, junior colleges, Division III, Division I, so on. And he was named the outstanding wrestler of that meet. Minute and a half left this period. He tried to go through to bunk him and didn't make it.
So there's a takedown there for Mays.
It landed a little hard. I like how he grabbed his right hand and then shot to his left side.
Right elbow back, right elbow back. Top hand. Top out.
53 seconds left in the first period, and we've got Lavion Mays now up 2-0 over Colt Cotten.
I always try to look at the wrestler's face, see how they're doing. There's no panic on Mays' face at all.
Oh, wait. Come up. Right elbow back. Right up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay in. Stay in.
And out of real estate.
You can almost get Mays for pushing him out of bounds. Almost. And Cotten real hard, tried to stay in bounds.
A lot of action by Cotten, but he's unable to break the ride of Lavion Mays.
A lot of fight in that soul.
See the clock there, 23 seconds to go here in the first period.
That leg comes in, it's very difficult to get the leg back out in time to get your escape. But Mr. Millwork took care of that, called stalemate. Let's give him a chance to get out. Make this even. That was close. That was close, yeah. But you have to jump to win.
You don't want that leg going in again.
You got to get out. You know, do everything you possibly can. Don't roll too much. You end up getting back points trying to get out. Yeah. The fight is on here. Yep. 1:15 riding time, and Mays defers. Cotten's going to go back down again.
Well, that's going to be tough. He just got ridden out there for a minute and 15 seconds, and now he's going to try to get out again, try to get on the scoreboard.
Well, I think he needs to get on the scoreboard. That's why it shows now. It's that claw, put all the pressure on the shoulders. It's tough getting up. Mays is working hard, but I just don't see him working for the ball.
I would think at some point here he's got to get cautious.
Yeah, he's just he needs to work for that pin. Put a leg in on the feet.
Well, Mays let out a yell. He said Cotten was bending his finger back. You're going to take a look at it. Well, he's coming back. Let's see if we can see this.
That's away from us, you know. No, I couldn't tell if he grabbed the finger or he just was losing the yell. I couldn't tell. But he put that leg in on the feet. You know, when you with the leg, when you stand up with the leg and it's the top man's responsibility, called for stalling then.
So Cotten gets the escape, but Mays has piled up a little over 2 minutes in riding time so far.
1 minute.
I think that's what Mays was after. Make sure you get that riding time up where it's not going to affect him at all. And might get a point at the end. If Cotten doesn't lose control of what he's doing here, I think he's, see what he did, he kept forcing it. That's what I meant by lose control of what he was doing, because Mays wasn't doing anything.
Oh, but he just picked up another takedown, so he's now up 4-1. I think he'll be back on top.
I think Cotten forced that one a little bit too much.
Hey, let's go. Come on.
There's a big escape or a big ride out. The leg's in.
Up, head up. Stay up. Stay up. Back again, swim.
You can say Cotten is fighting the score here, isn't he?
He's putting a lot of effort in. He's down by 3 with the end of the second period.
Chose neutral. That was a case where Cotten was just pushing too hard, and then Mays just dropped down to get him. When they went out of bounds, grabbed both ankles, it's 2. I was talking to a high school referee about going to the college out of bounds rule, and he said basically they can't because the mats aren't big enough. You need that 5 feet from the edge of the mat to the floor. If you don't have it, you can't do it. Some cases they don't have that 5 feet.
Right. So we're in the third period. Mays chose the neutral position. He wanted to get back up on his feet. He's up 4-1, but he's got 2:28 in riding time, so he's going to pick up another point if everything continues in the direction we're going.
Okay, he's getting flustered now. Cotten's getting flustered. Gave up a point.
Whoa.
Unsportsmanlike. I didn't see exactly what it was.
No, I didn't see it either.
It might not have been called except for the fingers earlier. He didn't see, but he saw whatever that one was. Now with the riding time, now it's 6-1. Mays has got this under control. Cotten just keeps on coming. Got to give him credit on that. Keeps on coming. See, Mays backs up, shoots when he's leaning forward. And that's where he caught Cotten twice. See how Mays is backing up. See, then he grabs the leg because Cotten's stepping right into him. That's the third time, almost the same move. And you have to do it. You don't have a choice because you got to go after him if you want to win the match.
So Mays up now by 6. He can add another point to that. Colt Cotten taking on the number 4 wrestler in the land, Lavion Mays. Mays has lost just 1 match so far this year.
And he gave 1 point escape, so he can get another 2 points here. That makes it 9 when his riding time is 10. He's trying to get a major decision. Now Mays is coming in a little harder because he wants that major decision. Before he was the one who was doing the back off. And I think Colt Cotten knows that I got to make sure I don't lose my team point here. And he wants Mays. He's going to come right at him. 15 seconds to get that 2 points for that major decision. Get that coach off that mat. Get the coach off that mat.
Let's take a look and see what happened there.
I know he had both hands on his head, but he did an uppercut underneath and punched him.
He punched him.
Didn't Mays punch him?
Yes.
I know he had. See, he's got both hands on, one on the top of the head and one on the chin. And here comes the uppercut and punched him right there in the ribs.
Right there.
That's flagrant misconduct.
That's got to be disqualified.
Yeah. Now I don't know what brought it underneath. I don't know.
He had him by. I believe Mays felt he had him by the chin strap.
Yeah. If he had him under there and just twisting the head, I didn't see his head twisting though. That's going to be tough to pick up on the camera, but he definitely did punch Cotten in the ribs. Definitely.
Well, the official didn't call it. Right?
Yeah, I can't quite see what's going on here, but you can see the punch though. If he's got the same view we got, I can't see what he's doing. His hand's in the back of the head, and the other one's on the chin. I can't see what's happening there. Why did Mays punch him? I don't know.
I believe he felt he was getting choked by his chin strap. I don't know if
here he comes. We found what the decision is.
I don't know if Cotten had a hold of the chin strap and was pulling it against his neck. You can't see that. So we're looking at John Stutzman, Mike Willard, the officials over talking to Mike Barron, explaining exactly what happened. I'd be surprised if he's not disqualified for that error.
Yeah, well, I didn't see what happened with what was happening, what Cotten was doing to Mays. I could see definitely what Mays did to Cotten. If I can't make a determination that he was doing something wrong there, Mays should be right there. I can't see what's
happening there. You can see him slapping under by his chin, complaining that his...
But that's definitely an uppercut there. Trying to hear what... I didn't pick that up.
Unnecessary roughness, but he's not disqualifying him. He's given 1 point to UB. Wow.
When you throw a punch, that's the end of the game when you throw a punch. I'll break that. Yeah, break that. There you go. All right.
2 seconds left here.
And there's no major decision there. These two guys need to just calm down and relax. Now, we can talk about that one for a while, but that was definitely a punch. Definitely.
And it was extremely visible on the replay.
Yeah, I couldn't see